Schwantz still leads, Rainey closing all the time. Over the start and finish line into Paddock Bend, back up to Druids. Schwantz, this is his second year in Europe. Rainey, a brief taste of Grand Prix racing at a 250cc level, back to the States, but now wanting to make his way in Grand Prix racing. These two are going to make it in the Grand Prix. At first, though, they're going to entertain British crowds on these big four-strokes. Look at Rainey then. Down towards the bottom straight. Schwantz and Rainey at Paddock. The pace hotting up all the time. What a display by the two Americans. You have to remember, they are actually in the same team. It's hard to remember that. And also remember that any rider winning all 9 races, and this is the first, could go home £100,000 the richer. But this is a bitter battle at the front between two Americans making their way in European racing, Schwantz and Rainey. It's got a familiar ring to it, those two names. We're going to hear a lot more about them later on in Grand Prix racing. But this is Brands Hatch, 1987. Into Paddock they go. Rainey gets up the inside. They touch going into Paddock Bend. So Rainey takes the advantage, but Schwantz gets up the inside. Listen to the crowd. And Schwantz up to Druids, leads again. Schwantz with the inside line. Rainey forced a little bit wide. This race far from over. Along the bottom straight. Into clearways. Schwantz and Rainey. 22-year-old Kevin Schwantz from Page in Texas. The checkered flag surely now being readied. They come over the line. And Schwantz has won it. So that's first blood to Kevin Schwantz. What a coming together at Paddock Bend. And there we are. Again, we're going to see that sort of celebrating a lot later on.
What about the bump, Kevin? Did you think it was a fair shot or a cheap shot?
It was okay. We were both just trying to do the same thing, and that was win the race. And Wayne may have got off in there a little hot. We bumped. I leaned over on him, and when that happened, I went wide and was able to square it off and get underneath him.
It's 100,000 pounds. If you can win all 9, you've got one. But obviously, to get the money, you're going to have to keep him at bay all day.
Yeah, that's not going to be an easy task. He caught up from a real bad start, so I don't look forward to winning the 100,000 pounds. But if it comes around, I have a chance. I won't give it up.
Now, on the other hand, Wayne, you don't have a shot at it anymore. You could block for him. Any chance you'll do that all weekend?
Well, maybe we'll have a little meeting after the session here, and maybe we'll go 50-50 on it.
Your first and second place finishers, Kevin Schwantz and Wayne Rainey.